Hello.
Sorry, guys. Dan hit the wrong button.
Yeah, we're having
I hit the right button. You just weren't
at
ready.
the wrong time.
Yeah, I did.
And we're doing the whole technological differences thing. Ew.
Alright.
Oh, there we are. There
We're
everybody
here.
is. Look at that.
Okay, so hi everybody. Welcome to another.
Another Pints and Pistons episodes from not so sunny Florida.
Yeah, at least it did take the weather. I mean,
It cooled it off a bit,
slightly
yeah.
down.
Yeah, it does feel a lot better than it did.
And at least we don't have the the machine gun going off on the roof like it did earlier.
And then earlier when it started to rain, the drops were so big. Like me and Brian, we were watching YouTube out here, and then all of a sudden, it just got to the point where we just looked at each other. And I'm like, I'm going inside. I'm like, I can't hear a thing.
Nothing.
They were huge, and we got the metal roof on the house and that, and so it was you couldn't hear a single.
Well,
thing.
it was like I said, between the actual metal roof and then this metal roof right here, it was just done.
Yeah. So.
And obviously we're down one.
Yeah. So we're using. Yeah, Chris isn't here. He's doing okay. He
got some debris in his eyeball, and that's all taken care of. So he's chilling out and resting, getting his eyeball better. So
yeah, because we didn't want to. I mean, we already got a guy with one leg. We couldn't have a guy with one eye. Like that's. We would just be a pirate gang at that point.
It doesn't quite make him one of my people, though.
I know, but I mean, y'all could probably set sail across the Caribbean at that point and start sailing from island to island. So we're here with my laptop and the
old camera,
the old webcam.
But it looks pretty good from here.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
Not bad.
I'm not bad.
So we got Mr. Daniel on the computer wizard. He's the keyboard wizard today.
The pinball wizard.
Yeah. And we really don't have a plan for this one, so we are just going to be shooting at the hip. Me shooting from the shoulders because shooting from the hip is same thing for me. So I'm gonna. Which one should we go into first?
This one's all you, buddy.
I supplied the beers for this episode because me and Sabrina just got back last weekend from St. Augustine, and we found a brewery there, Dog Rose Brewery. Shout out to them because they were absolutely amazing. Found a red there, and it's...
we immediately got the group text about that one.
Yeah, I ended up drinking it all 3 days, and instead of anything else, I was like, no, I need that. So I got a 6-pack of that, and then I picked up a 6-pack of their lager, which I have not tried. So do you want to do that first and then finish off with that? We'll finish off with the red.
This is your call, buddy.
We'll finish off with the red, so that way at least we have start off with a. I don't know either.
Venture into the unknown together.
Yeah.
Cars. Did you know that?
Yeah, we have. That's a thing that we like to do.
Mhm.
We like to mess with them and play with them and talk about them and all that kind of stuff.
Drive trains.
Drive trains.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I went racing the other day.
He did go racing. I was going to be going, and then I misread the atmosphere.
The weather.
Literal. Hopefully I will go soon because I want to run.
Oh, did you take videos?
I wasn't able. I didn't have a mount for my.
That's what I was saying. If you
I didn't have a mount for my phone.
I need a GoPro and a helmet mount. Did they make you wear a helmet?
No, I'm not fast enough.
What do they consider fast enough for a helmet? 7s, I'm assuming.
Probably 7s. I don't know if 8s are quick enough, but I wasn't that fast anyway because 4-point slow.
I'm really curious as to what I would run.
I was pretty happy though. My first pass was the best pass, and that was still daylight out, but there wasn't a whole lot of passes on the track by the time when we got there.
Any commoner cars there? Any commoner cars there racing? Last time when there was like a GMC, or it was a Buick Rainier.
Oh no, there was pickups. There was somebody that went on one of my passes. There was somebody in the lanes right in front of me that was just in like a base model Focus manual transmission, and they were like I said, as I was pulling in, they got into the burnout box and actually dumped the clutch and lit the tires off, and a few people behind the wall started laughing a little bit. I just looked at the guy that was bringing us up the lanes. I looked and I was like, it's honestly kind of cool. I don't know what they ran. I mean, obviously slow, but hey, they were out there running.
Was it silver?
No, it was blue.
Was it blue?
Blue. It was blue.
Here you go. This is
Lincolnville Lager.
Yep, this one is, again, by Doggerose Brewing Company out of St. Augustine. It's a Lincolnville Lager.
Lincoln Log.
You want to just split?
Well, just
I'm not gonna
pour,
have it.
yeah, pour whatever you want, and then I'll put it into the fridge. I'm going to have a whole one. So this right here is the Lincolnville Lager. It is a classic golden lager with a Pilsner-like assertiveness.
That's what it smells like.
An ample addition of hops accent this lager's characteristic crisp, clean finish. It is a 5% with 26 IBUs.
So many IBUs.
Now, they did have an IPL.
What?
Indian
We
Pale
making new beers?
Lager.
Indian Pale Lager.
That I wanted to try. I read it and I'm like, that seems right up Dan's alley.
It's rather intriguing.
So it looks good.
Smells like a Pils.
It smells good. Brian's typing.
Okay.
Updating our beer list.
It's doing important maintenance to the beer list.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's good. Sharp.
That's nice.
Very sharp, crisp.
Not overly carbonated.
You know? Very smooth finish. Very smooth finish. Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
That is good. But it bites on the beginning. Like, not a bad bite. Like, it's... Dan hasn't said anything, so I don't know what that means.
Salmon or scallops. Kind of a seafood dinner.
This would go good with seafood.
Hmm.
You don't like it?
No, I do. I'm trying to. It's like pills to the max.
Like an elevated Pilsner.
Yeah,
Like that's
yeah.
what I'm getting at. From the smell right on the nose, I was like, that's Pilsner.
And it does.
They're not-
It kind of hits you quick,
Yep. But then finishes
but then
nice
it
and smooth.
smooths with like the lager. It's like a very potent Yingling,
Yeah. Yeah.
if that makes any sense.
It's good.
But a lot lighter.
Not highly carbonated.
Definitely lighter.
Yeah. But
it's
not
good.
highly carbonated. But it's a good one.
Yes.
It's a good one. I can't wait for the other one.
You just want to see our reaction.
Oh, I do. Because, like I said, like normally,
I mean, and the thing is, though, I mean, like I said, you sent that one to the group chat, and you were like, "Dude, this is awesome," and I was like, "Okay, so now you've got your great expectations going on for the next one." But this is fantastic.
yeah,
Tasty.
Mhm.
Very tasty.
we need to do a group thing out there because we also went to the distillery there.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, oh boy,
It's unfortunate Chris is not here because I want to talk about a sad new fun failure because we haven't seen a new vehicle with a failure that's very detrimental in quite a long time
Unless you're Ford,
until recently. Well,
fix a recall daily.
it's only one vehicle though, but so the vehicle needs a master cylinder because it has an internal leak in the master cylinder and does not build any brake pressure whatsoever. Happened out of the blue to the customer.
Is it pissing brake fluid into the cabin?
No, it's literally it must be something literally within inside of it where it's not like where the piston rides in. It must be cracked or something. It's not leaking fluid anywhere, but it won't build any pressure.
Does it have a traditional vacuum booster on it?
I don't know. These cars have like electric
I'm gonna say because
crud now.
that might be if it's might not be leaking into the cabin, but it might be filling. If it's got a vac booster, it could be filling the
brake
booster up
booster.
with fluid.
Well, the part came in today and they fixed it, but needed a master cylinder. What year do you think the car was?
I'm gonna say 2025,
Yep. How many miles do you think?
100
Less.
less. What delivery miles?
No, a little more than delivery.
So delivery and test drive miles?
Roughly, yeah.
Holy hell.
So it's like 53 miles, I think.
Oh my god.
Like, dude drove it home and went to go somewhere the next day.
I had no brakes.
Wow. So he had... I've known this guy for a long time. He's been a customer. What a goober! Hi, Ladybug!
Yes, we have dog.
This dude's been coming around for over 10 years. And has clung on to his one car for a long time and traded it in for this one. So,
Probably rethinking
No.
that decision.
no brakes, master cylinders toast.
Mm-hmm.
What year do you think the car is?
I'd say probably a 23. 25? Nice.
Miles.
How many miles?
What do you think?
800. 200. 18.
A little up.
102.
It's still down.
Okay, 85.
53.
Oh, goddamn.
Like delivery miles plus a drive home.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
And like I said, dude had been clinging. He had a 16 Optima Turbo SXL fully loaded, perfect care of the car, did everything it ever needed, every little problem it had, he did, and he finally wanted to get a new car. And like I said, dude's been coming since before I started working there, and every time he comes, he always, Danny, how you doing? I always see him and everything, and he trades in for this, and this is his experience.
Great.
Like
What car?
K4.
Oh, the new thing.
Which we're getting 2 new ones this year. EV4 and K4.
Ooh. Alright, back.
I do too. The EV4 looks really bad.
Mm.
Yeah, some of the styling on it seems to hit EVs more than anything else, but some of the styling on them just gets weird. And I know they're chasing drag coefficients and stuff
Really?
like that, but Toyota, I mean, if Toyota can finally figure it out with what the Prius looks like, everybody else can too.
Yeah.
Like now, you look at the current Prius, like in a parking lot, you look at it like,
And you're not upset at yourself for being there.
that's the back quarter window and the roof slope is just odd. And that actually looks more like a catfish than a catfish Camaro. Yeah, there's too much weirdness going on there.
Ew.
Yeah, that's a bit of weirdness going on.
Yeah, like it looked like they grabbed one of our cars and went, here, and pulled on the back.
And then stopped short and got rear-ended.
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Also, the Kia Tasman, the truck, is doing wonderful in Australia. Wonderful down there.
Always do.
So wonderful that they are considering an adaptation for 2027 to America.
So it'll be
Well-
nothing like it.
No.
Yeah. Well, Stellantis was supposed to bring that the smaller South American truck up here.
So what happened with Stellantis recently?
Yeah, Stellantis was Stellantis.
Um,
But then,
It had to go to
honestly, pickup trucks from Australia and the rest of the world. You said it took 6 years for
the
the
Ranger.
Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even then, we didn't get all of the options that they got everywhere else.
I know.
Like-
You weren't allowed
like
to get
20
a single cab.
Yeah, in 2018, hey babies, in 2018, just before the launch of someone at Ford let the configurator go live a little bit before they were supposed to, and people went and built and screenshotted short
I
bed
remember that.
steel wheel like work spec trucks.
Yeah, I remember
Of
that.
course, there's nothing like that.
Are you a good girl? Emotional support dog, sorry. Are you a good girl? Oh my god, you're such a good girl. Thank you. I was about to do something about that there.
So, yeah.
Ladybug.
Yeah, we have dog.
Oh, Hemis are coming back. I don't
Yeah.
think we talked about
Brother!
that last time.
Brother! My people.
Yeah, and someone snapped. Apparently, they've been filming a commercial or something for the Charger with the straight six in it.
Mhm.
Someone posted on Instagram from the 6-pack.
Yeah. I dig that for that.
See,
to be honest.
And because I know y'all hate that car. And that, yes,
I don't hate the car.
I know.
I just hate the gay boombox hanging out front of the trunk.
But
Well, like the new
I think with
Hyundai
the
Ioniq i6 or whatever.
I think with the 6 in it, I think it'll be a very nice car.
Oh, it'll weigh
They make
tremendously
them
less.
power.
It
They make some power.
They do. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen stock ones on.
You know what's funny is us. You know, we had the one escapade where we had to have the engineer come out and repair a cell
Yeah,
on one of the big batteries.
Yeah.
But we replaced one of the big batteries recently. Like the full. It's weird looking at the thing because when it's on the ground and you look at it, like I don't weigh that much. And then you put your foot on it, you go, and then you're like, "There's no way!" And then you try to move the thing, and it's 3,000 pounds.
Exactly.
So that Charger 6-pack is going to be banging, in my opinion.
Mhm.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
excited for that.
Yeah, that.
It was crazy. We had to rent a forklift, and
Well,
they
that's kind of-
didn't reimburse us for it.
Well, that's the thing about
Oh, to move the thing.
the EVs.
to unload it.
Like the Charger was already a heavy car. It's
Mhm.
still going to be a heavy car, but
They
then
just-
you throw
they
3,000.
leaned into the meme.
But then you throw 3,000 pounds of batteries in it. What the hell?
Mm-hmm.
When you sign for it, like when you're signing paperwork, you do realize you get a captain's hat.
Yeah.
And
You
you get
get
the and you
and
get the
it's
ring the
40
bell,
free
and
driver's license.
and then as you go to drive away, they hit you with a champagne bottle.
No, they called us like a day before. They're like, "Hey, we're bringing this battery tomorrow. Do you have a way to unload it? It weighs 3,000 pounds." And I'm like, "Well, doesn't the truck have a lift gate?" It said truck lift gates can't handle 3,000 pounds. You need a forklift. So we had to pay $200 to rent a forklift
To get this thing out.
just to get it, and then $200 to return the forklift.
Yep.
And then now that we have the core, we have to pay another $200 and
For another forklift.
hopefully coincide schedules.
Yep.
To lift it up onto the truck to take it back.
Mhm.
Wow. Can't the truck just back up into the shop, or is it too tall? Let's say use one of the lifts.
Truck's too tall, but still, it's moving it to one of the lifts.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
can't, even with the pallet jacket, you can't move
Yeah.
it. It's
Yeah.
it's in a crate. It's probably
Probably just
big.
like
It's
this,
bigger.
yeah.
No, it's bigger than the bar, to be honest.
Well, it's
It's-
basically the size.
It's like
of,
the size like a California king bed.
It's,
What
yeah,
do you
it's,
think
the,
about
it's the
that?
size of the underside of the car.
Yeah.
Like all these new chassis, basically skateboard
Oh,
chassis.
yeah.
But yeah, I think that's also the thing with the electric Charger is that it's heavy and it's not as quick as some of these other EVs are. Which
Because of how freaking heavy it is.
holy hell, that poor service cart.
Oh,
That actually is it's a special cart from Kia. It actually jacks. That's what they use to jack it up into the car.
Oh, okay, so
It's a special table meant to handle it.
oh, so that's
It's
not
almost like a giant tranny jack.
okay. So it's not a Harbor Freight cart.
No.
I was gonna say like, I'm gonna go buy one tomorrow.
It's got
It can hold 3,000 pounds.
Pushing the pedal like that, and it goes up just like a transmission jack.
I was
It's
gonna
just giant.
Forget all the jack stands. We're just putting cars on that now.
I was gonna say. I mean,
You could move a
I was
whole
gonna-
car on that
I was
thing.
gonna say if a Harbor Freight service car could hold that much weight, I'm getting one. I'm getting one tomorrow.
Get two. Forget a rotisserie. We got that.
And it's funny because a brand new battery is $60K, a reman's $9.
Wow.
But do you trust the Reman one though when you're doing that?
So what you did on that car only had 500 miles on it. 2024.
I guess it would have to come with a really good warranty though.
The warranty ain't gonna pay as much as the car to replace the battery. They're like the insurance company. They're gonna find a way around that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
True.
But
I got to do a fun thing yesterday. So we had our new standalone freezer delivered yesterday, and that was supposed to be delivered a couple weeks ago.
A
But
deep
now,
freezer?
big old walk-in. It's basically the size of Jason's shed. So it's like,
Oh, cool.
so
literally,
Nice.
it was at probably the size of the whole porch,
Those are
maybe
rad.
a little bit bigger.
Those are really
And that,
cool.
indeed.
8,000 pounds. And that.
Nice.
So the day before, United Rental dropped off one of like the 6-story forklifts, like and they're like, "What are you guys getting?" They're like, "This is the biggest one that we have. Like, what the hell are y'all getting?" Because like, it's the one that the boom goes literally six stories up, all that. They're
Gotta
like,
have the counterweight to move it.
yeah, and the counterweight in the back is
Yep.
like I think like a 6,000 or 7,000 pound counterweight. The whole thing is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Bring it home, brother.
So yeah, yesterday, when I pulled into work, they were already there, and so guy came and he was doing it by himself. Hooked up the freezer with the straps, picked it up, and then the project managers was like, Mike, I need you on the other side while it's lowering down. We need to make sure it lines up right. And I'm like, okay. He's like, pull it to the left like 8-9 inches. And it's suspended in the air. I'm like, oh, we can twist it. I'm holding on to the parking bollard, pulling with all my might, pushing this way too. And I'm like, moving it like 2 inches. I'm like, come on, push. I'm like, I'm 135 pounds. This thing weighs 8,000 pounds. I need help.
You can move it.
My guys are fucking laughing at me. I'm like, no, seriously, I need help. And they come over and they start pushing, and it's barely moving. Like, oh shit. I'm like, yeah, it wasn't just me being small. Like, this
Welcome to
fucking,
physics.
Like, this thing's fucking heavy.
Welcome to physics.
When I used to install storm drains and storm piping, the first time I was ever like there for an actual drop, the guy, he's like lowering it quickly. And he's like, all right, Dan, spin it. And I'm like, it's a box as big as the back porch of concrete. And I'm like, what? He goes, grab it, move it. I need it to twist to go in the hole. And I'm like, and it's not even moving. And like,
yeah. So, but we had that, and then we got to check out his truck because he had. They're from Indiana and all that, but it was a newer Kenworth sleeper cab with one of those fucking cranes built onto the back of it too. Fucking thing was nice. Oversized load one, so this thing was gnarly. And
Like regular dualies, or was it on single wheel floaters?
the actual truck,
Yeah.
the spread out, extra spread out.
Carry on.
Yeah, it was extra spread out, and then the trailer itself was, the rear axles on them were also spread out too. They weren't close. It was like you had the one. Then it was like 3 feet, then another one, then another 3 feet, then another one. So it was like the heavy duty fucking meant to carry so much fucking thing. Whole thing on airbags, could fucking pivot and all. I'm like, this is a nice setup. We spent 20 minutes just looking at its truck. We're like, damn, look at this.
you know them center cockpit ones?
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to drive one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, like the concrete trucks.
Yeah, like they just have the one, like,
In the middle.
yeah. Because like I ran a Traco, like a big Traco, and like that's how it is. You know, it's like a single cab right there.
It's basically a
McLaren F1.
Yeah, it's McLaren F1.
Exactly. It is. It is.
Yeah, no, they go by to work every day because their place is right behind work where
Hensley's
yeah.
grading or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're right behind, and so every day he's going back and forth. Man, dude, the front axle on that thing. I mean, a big live axle, fucking massive.
Yeah, they're giant rock
I
walls.
see a lot of their trucks every morning when I drive by there. They're coming out
Yep.
going every
Yep.
morning. That place stays busy.
It does.
Constant. Well, especially with all the shit going on with the parkway.
Oh my
and all
gosh, there's so much going on right now.
Pretty
But not
much,
just the
especially in La
but not
Canta.
just the parkway. Look at the expansion of the hospital campus right there
Yeah.
behind Walgreens and all that.
That's gonna have a cancer center and everything.
And then also not
that.
only
I
that,
think
but
that's
then
53 acres or something like that.
that's a pretty big chunk. So I'm trying to figure out. I know there's going to be parking there.
And then over by Black Diamond, you got all that.
I know,
other
but the
place
coolest
getting
thing is
straight
when
out.
you drive by and you look at all the equipment.
Yeah,
man,
they're
dude,
on
all those
486, basically from behind Target all the way almost to that rehab center that's
Yep.
up there. There's just mounds of dirt being added and pulled in there and leveling the property.
I just want to use some of that
Yeah.
equipment. I want to get into a dozer and just drive around.
It's fun.
I want to.
It's a lot of fun. I'm thankful I got to do it when I did. I hated the grader was the worst thing. I hated running the grader, my least favorite. But like the Traco with the big tracks on it and the bucket, that was the most fun thing. Especially like they had a newer one, so it had a radio and AC and everything, and I just had the radio cranked up. Like they gave me a plot sheet to show where I needed to move and level, and I'm like, cool, man.
I've always wanted to drive one of the bendy dump trucks.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah,
Those must be wild to drive.
I know because it's one of those. It's well, same thing with like a regular like front end loader and that. Like it's not really like the front tires move.
No, it articulates in the middle. It does this.
So like
Like the
it's,
bendy buses.
yeah, it's not like you turn and like the tires might move a tiny bit, but it was like the whole
No, the
thing,
tires
like,
don't move at all.
like, but it just like that has to
It's,
be wild.
it's almost like having a trailer behind you, except the trailer is the rear supporting axle.
Well, it's like having a trailer plus a front trailer. It's two trailers. So you're like
just pushes itself around.
But yeah, that has to be absolutely crazy. Yeah. Like we said, we have no plans tonight. It is literally just
It's middle of summer.
yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah, like I
Oh,
said.
while in St. Augustine, I sent that picture on our way home. Saw a checkered in that, and it wasn't even like taxi spec. It was a
regular
full-on
checkered.
civilian checkered in
Oh.
restored shape, just cruising
On-
around St. Augustine.
On the way here, I don't know what it was because it was the badge, but it looked like a Toyota Tercel, but it was right-hand drive. I don't even know what it was.
Maybe a Caldina?
Maybe, but like it was silver. It was all debadged, and he was leaving the Sunoco by my house, pulling out onto 41 and going. And I just kind of like did a double take because I see the dude get on the right hand side. And I saw the right hand drive, and I looked at the back, and like, it literally looked like a Toyota Tercel, but it had no badging on the back, and it was right hand drive.
Probably a Caldina.
See,
Smaller than the Camry.
It was little. Like I said, it looked just like a Tercel.
oh, also while in St. Augustine, saw one of those new, like, the Chinese SUVs, the ones that look like a Land Cruiser, kind of. Doug just did a review about the thing. It's boxy, looks like a mix between a Defender and a new Defender and a new Land Cruiser and all that. So he was like, what the hell is that? I'm looking, I don't even, I'm looking at the badge, I'm like, that's one of those new Chinese ones. I couldn't remember the name of it and all that, but it's one of the new Chinese ones that
BYD or Great Wall.
something like that, yeah.
What are you doing, dog? What are you doing?
He doesn't know.
I got.
No, that's not.
I've seen a surprising uptick in
Yeah, fine.
VinFasts lately.
Yes, we saw 3 of them on the way to St. Augustine. And it was one of those that Sabrina's like, what the hell is that car? And I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, that's FinFast. She's like, what's that? I'm like, Chinese car. And that, she's like, does it have a Chinese dog too? I'm like, probably. But, yeah, no, that's the most, well, seeing those 3, that was the only other ones that I've seen was actually at the VinFast dealer place that we stopped at Gainesville.
Right.
And that. But yeah, no, that's all the car spots that I've seen. I really haven't seen anything
I
too
haven't got
crazy.
much of anything for car spots.
And this has been so freaking hot. Like, it has been terrible. Like, even now, sun's down. I'm sweating like freaking crazy right now. Like, guys, I'm moist. I'm moist. I'm very moist. But, anything else going on?
Not really, no. I gotta keep. Well, so I hope that I have
Excuse me.
got the final fix.
Oh, on to BMW?
Yeah. So.
It was the something solenoid, right?
Well, yeah, that's what it's had a god awful misfire,
Yeah.
and
Lady.
the valve cover gasket was profusely leaking. So on those, it has like the inner spark plug seals where it will leak into the spark plugs and make it misfire. So I replaced the valve cover gasket, and in that journey, I found one of the coil boots was just completely missing. Like somebody just took the bottom coil boot off the coil and put it back in the motor, and then 4 of the other coil boots were torn. So I put all new coil boots on it, new spark plugs, new valve cover gasket, and it wasn't misfiring as bad, and it didn't have any misfire codes anymore, but it was still like no power, sluggish at idle. And it had a code for the variable valve timing solenoid.
Okay.
And I looked up like symptoms. Everything coincided with what was happening.
Yeah.
So I got that, replaced it, started it up, it ran fine for like 5 minutes, like perfect. And then started running like doo-doo again. And I'm like, what the hell? And hi Mike!
Hi, Mike.
And then I was looking like another thing that could happen to make him run like that is them being low on oil or not having oil in them at all. And I was thinking to myself, like, when I took that solenoid off, like, it's a oil-controlled solenoid and no oil came out the hole. So then I pulled the dipstick. I haven't pulled the dipstick on the car since I got it.
Oh, dang.
Bone dry.
Oh, that might be why.
Yeah, so I at that point, I was going to jack it up, but I ended up finding my ramps. I put it up on the ramps, and then every day since, it's been pouring when I got home.
Yeah.
I have everything to put oil in it. I actually do have the engine technically flushing right now. I did get acetone and ATF, and I mixed it together. You do like 2 parts acetone, 1 part ATF, and I basically did like about a gallon, and I filled the motor up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's in the motor now. I got to drain that out, and then probably fresh oil in it. Do a second oil change after that. Flush everything out to make sure that actually fixes it. I don't know. Is it just the 2? No. Brian's here.
No.
Brian's here.
It's just the 3 of us.
It was just,
right?
well,
2.5. Well,
2.5.
2 3/4.
yeah, 2 3/4.
Kind of, something like that.
2 7/8.
Anyway, all is well.
You said, "Oh, there's Brian."
Yes, I'm here, but just had to step out for a bit.
Yeah, we're here. We just don't have any like actual solid things. We're just kind of honestly just hanging out with the camera in front of us tonight,
Yeah.
and we're all kind of pooped too because the sun beats everybody to death.
Oh,
in
it
its
had,
own way.
oh man, dude, Saturday was terrible. I had to take a shower at the hotel 4 times,
Oh, yeah.
and it was oh god.
I
What is the other Amazon van? Not the Rivian.
What do you mean?
Because I was down in Tarpon a couple days ago.
What, the one they use to deliver stuff with like the big round?
Yeah,
headlights?
that's the
That's the Rivian.
one.
But then there's another one that looks more like an older box van, but it's got some weird emblem on the front of it.
Oh, and it's
So
got
that's-
like the weird shape back.
Yeah, because I saw one of those, but those, I'm telling you what, the further down south, those Rivian Amazon vans,
Are
they're
everywhere.
everywhere.
That
Like,
and then also
like the FedEx truck.
Yeah, like
That-
the FedEx trucks
that
too.
and also the transit fees. And that on our way to St. Augustine, I saw a transit.
I think it's what the Amazon ones are. Transit.
Might be. But yeah, like I said, those the Rivian Amazon trucks,
They're
they
nice.
are everywhere
but
down
they're
there.
actually nice. Like they're really nice.
Some of them are already getting beat up too.
Well, yeah. Well,
And
what do
yeah,
you
and
expect?
and of course I had the Amazon van encounter, the whole just
Yeah.
good luck. I turn now. Good luck, everybody.
Oh well, that's the one you want to get hit by. It's got a giant company name on the side of it.
Yeah, but it's not actually Amazon. That's a third party that drives all the vans and
Yeah.
hires all those people. So yeah, the pockets aren't as deep there.
Just like FedEx.
Yeah.
At that point, make sure it has a county or city logo on it. That's the one that you want to jump in front of.
Yeah, look for them yellow tags.
Yeah, look for the yellow tag. That's the car you want. Pints and Pistons tip of the day. If you're going to get hit by something, make sure it has a yellow tag and a county or city name
Not
on
the
Or
it.
police. Just don't get hit by the police.
Oh, yeah, they'll fuck you.
Oh yeah.
Preferably an ambulance so they can, take you right then and there.
Yeah, I mean, that happened to one of my good friends. A
Yeah.
state trooper went to pull a Yui to pull somebody over, and pulled a Yui really quick, and ended up hitting the quarter panel on his Mercedes SL550. And he called up like the state trooper's office and everything. They're like, "Well, it's not our responsibility." And he's like, "What do you mean? Your trooper hit me." And they said, "Well, there wasn't an accident report citing fault on the trooper." And he said, "But there was an accident report, and like they even had another trooper come fill it out." And still to this day, his quarter panel's got a big dent about this big in it because they would not cover it or anything like that or help him. And it wasn't even, he wasn't involved. The officer literally was just banging a UE at a light to pull somebody else over and end up hitting him because they did a UE too quick and weren't judging people coming. But that's local law enforcement's like that though. Like if they hit somebody, it's for the shop. It needs to get delivered to the shop. Sorry. If they like hit somebody in your front yard that crashes into your cars, that's on you and your insurance. Like
Yeah,
nobody else's.
that's also like kind of getting off the car topic here, but when cops raid the wrong house, the homeowner of the wrong house is left footing the bill.
Nah, it's unfortunate.
Qualified immunity.
Well, guys, it's time.
It is time.
It's time.
You've got this built up. I am expecting greatness.
Same here.
Now, do we act like we're disappointed?
Yeah. Genuinely.
Does this make us bad people?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
What if we actually are?
Oh, shit. Didn't think of that. Didn't look that far out.
I mean, it's a red. I've never had a red I don't like.
Exactly.
Hello, Gecko.
Oh yeah, there he
Here
is.
to present us about car insurance.
There he is.
Tell me how I can save 15% or more. Big old eyeballs.
Yeah, he's definitely looking for.
Yep. Y'all thrive back here, don't you? Oh my gosh! Hello.
There he
You
is.
coming out?
Yes, we have wildlife on the back porch here.
You can kind of see him in the frame a little bit.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the tiniest bit. You're a chonky gecko, though. Oh my gosh!
He's been eating well out here.
What a chonk!
Which one? Is it the smaller one?
No, it's a chubby one.
Oh, but no, that's the
That
smaller
is-
one. I think she's pregnant. I think that's why she's
Oh,
like
fair
that.
enough.
Just hasn't laid the eggs or whatnot. No,
Rhapsody in red.
there is one twice the size of that one. That's behind a TV. Its tail is the size of that one.
Nice.
So this one I think is special.
Oh my gosh, Moth.
I love the color right off the rip.
I do too. Looks like a right proper red. Dark.
So this is the one. I've had this. Well, to everybody out there, I've had this. I found it this past weekend, and everybody who's been watching for a while knows how we are with our reds, and especially me with the reds, because it's one of my favorite styles.
Fearless updated.
This one, in my opinion, well, I'll wait till after we taste it, so that way I don't extra influence y'all.
I think he's just throwing us in.
I was gonna read off.
Oh, read it
thing.
in.
Yeah, read it in.
Read it in.
So this is from Dog Rose Brewing Company in St. Augustine. This is Rhapsody in Red, classic American amber ale brewed with chocolate and caramel malts, balanced by healthy additions of Centennial hops. It is 5.2 with 40 IBUs.
Do it. Launch it.
Slancha.
I want to get y'all's reaction.
I can't even fuck with him. That's damn good. We were gonna fuck with you a little bit until it was shit, but no, I can't. That's damn good. I can't even fuck with you on that one. That's damn
He
good.
said we were going to.
Do you taste that chocolate in there?
Tastes everything.
That was when my first sip that I had. I was like, oh my god. I'm like, there's that semi-sweet chocolate. I'm like, holy shit. There's like, you can fully get that, and then there's that caramel flavor to it. And, I told you.
That is nice.
I think this gained many spots on my list.
Why is it that Reds hold the highest spot in all
Exactly.
of our lists?
Because they're
I guess
great.
Reds
they're
are the
good.
best.
Because they're damn
But
good. That's why.
it's one of those, like, I mean, and I love Red Right Return, but I think this is a little bit better than Red Right Return.
I think you're right.
And I hate saying that because I absolutely love. Well, I mean, Red Right Return is even my favorite red, and that I've had, but it's a damn good red. This one is better. And over on that side in St. Augustine area, this is like Red Right Return over here. Every place had it.
Yeah, like just about every place you go into that has anything, that has actually decent draft selection, almost every place around you're
Had
going to
them.
have Red Right Return.
Yeah, Yeah.
That's scrumptious.
I know.
That is really good.
Yeah. I told you and it wasn't even just me, drunk texting saying, "Oh my god, this is the greatest thing,"
Carry on.
because it was my first shrink of the day.
Yeah.
It was my first, literally the first. We had just gotten to St. Augustine, just walked in. It was the very 4 shops in. I was like, "Let's get a drink." We sat down, and it wasn't even on the list of the menu and all that. And the lady was talking about it. She's like, "Oh, and also because I was about to order I think I was about to order a Smithwick's or something." And oh no, they had the strawberry mimosa beer.
Oh,
And
the
yeah.
Lost Coast.
And so I was like, "Oh, to have that." So Sabrina was ordering that, and then she's like, "Oh, well, I'll have that." And she's like, "Oh, also, I forgot." And it was in an unmarked pull handle and all that. She's like, I got a local red. And I'm like, oh, really? And she's like, yeah, it's from the the brewery right down the way. It's Rhapsody in red. She's like, it's a local red. She's like, it's really good. I'm like, yes, please. Because, yes.
Yeah.
And I took a sip and I'm like, no fucking way.
Mike
I'm
wants to know if you went to Spook Hill.
No, I didn't.
The haunted road that you roll uphill.
That's
No.
Spook Hill.
Yeah, no,
I've always wanted to go.
I've lived in Florida my entire life. Always wanted to go there. Haven't gone there yet. Well, it's a illusion.
optical illusion,
Yeah, it's an
yeah.
illusion. It looks like you're going uphill, but you're actually slightly going downhill and that. But it's really cool to do.
It's kind of how like certain areas you roll up on the lake.
Mhm.
Looks like you're driving down into the lake.
Yeah, I haven't been to St. Augustine since like 1991.
Last time I went was my 21st birthday, and me and Johnny almost got in lots of trouble. May or may not have peed on the castle.
Teenager last time I went to see them.
Kept on telling everybody, yes, it's a what king lived in this castle? They're like, it was a fort. And I'm like, yes, what king lived here? We almost got kicked out of the tour because we kept on asking the guys in the
lived
full
here?
outfits that were being serious. We're like, what king lived here? We're like, no one. It was a fort. We're like, yes, what king? The queen. Who lived here? They got upset. It was fun. It was fun. It was my 21st birthday.
Drunk
okay?
Mike is kind of an asshole.
Okay, it was great. Then we had a bunch of British people up, freaked out and running away because it was like midnight and we were near the fort. And we're like, get away from the moat. And they're like, what moat? We're like, you're standing in the moat. Watch out for the alligators. And they go running, and it was just a little divot in like the grass. And we're like, it's the moat. There's alligators in there. They went running. Yeah, that was. And then we took the best
Okay.
album cover picture of us drunkenly walking trying to find an Irish car bomb, and it took us 8 fucking bars to find one.
I did have a Bring a Trailer taught me today moment. Did you know that Alfa Romeo sold a reskin Dodge Viper?
I did not.
Neither did I until I saw one for sale on Bring a Trailer.
Interesting.
So
It's probably the only product they ever had that didn't break down constantly. More reliable than an Alfa Romeo, though.
probably. But yeah, so I guess what do you call the last gen?
That does kind of make sense, because when the Viper was a thing, Chrysler, Plymouth did have a partial or full ownership of Lamborghini at a time.
What's the last gen of the
5th, 4th, 3rd.
second? Third, right? No,
4th.
Fourth.
Then.
it's a 4th gen Viper. I saw this thing and I'm like, I've never heard of this before. And then I start looking at the pictures of it. And then I read it and I'm like, oh, it's a Viper. So it's a 2010 Alfa Romeo TZ3 Stradale Zagato.
Does it have the double hump roof? Yes, it has the double hump roof.
Come on over, Mikey. Come on over.
And then
That-
Esquire. I don't
that's
know. Just that name sounds like it should have Esquire at the end of it.
No, Zagato was did custom coach builds.
Well, yeah,
on-
no, I know that. I'm just saying, like, the name, it sounds like it should have.
I dig the hell out of the back.
That tail end has a lot of shades of Daytona Coupe in it. As in Cobra
Oh.
Daytona Coupe.
Oh.
But, like, then you get...
Hold on. Scroll up. That side profile right
It's like
there.
a shooting brake.
Yeah, but it
love
almost looks like the ZR1. It
That
almost
all
looks like a C6
And then,
ZR1.
and then if you
That
look there,
also had-
you'll already start noticing. It's
that center console is definitely Dodge.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying it like that.
Holy hell!
they build it off an ACR Viper. So you have the beefed up 8.4. But yeah, I did not know this existed.
Yeah, my automotive learning moment was something.
It looks- Oh, well, there.
It's titled as a Viper and everything.
Hold on, scroll back up. Accident reported.
It's an Alpha.
Accident.
Very interesting, though.
It is interesting.
That
I learned something new about stuff too.
Yeah?
Jatco. They're the
Jatco.
makers of the infamous Xtronic CVT transmission that Nissan just loves to put in everything.
Yeah.
Do you know the origins of Jatco?
Sure don't.
Japanese automatic transmission company. Founded in 1969 as a joint venture between Nissan,
And
Ford, Mazda.
I was going to say Mazda, right?
Ford and
You
Mazda.
started to tingle my knowledge.
Ford
there.
and Mazda.
Yeah. I did not
And
know.
not for nothing, that transmission catches a whole lot of hate from a whole lot of people
Hey, not for
for a lot of good reasons.
But
It's
still-
absolutely soul-sucking experience
Hey,
to
it
drive
is,
it.
but
However,
after my dad's experience, 240,000 miles on his Rogue doing maintenance of that CVT,
it just
did everything it needed to.
works.
It does.
Like that thing that Sabrina sent us. Which car would you choose? And it was one of the choices was the clapped out Ultima. And I'm like, it's the Ultima because
the Ultima's a cockroach. It will survive nuclear war. It'll be banged and mangled to pieces,
like
and
Keith
missing a roof, and
it's like Keith Richards.
Hold on.
driving it.
It can survive Atlanta. It can survive anywhere.
The Nissan Altima
If
is
it-
like the American Toyota Hilux
Kinda.
of the Middle East.
Kinda.
But you gotta do
war
specific
trucks.
generations, though. It has to be like the 03 on.
03 on. It has to have
I
a
mean,
Q.
because the other ones, yes, they are super reliable and all that, but they don't have
They
that.
didn't have the same energy.
They don't have
yeah.
have the energy.
no.
They were
No,
considered
03
nicer cars at that point.
Yeah, 03 and on
When
gets
they
the
did,
energy.
well, 02 technically, I think, or late 02 is when
This
they
is-
did
yeah,
that.
when
yeah.
all year. But yeah, like I said, so we had an 06
We had that 05.
that was QR25DE with a 5-speed automatic.
That's what we had too.
And then the next one was the 2013 with a CVT. That one got totaled because a guy decided to actually just shit whip a
Right
left
at my
hand
work.
shit whip a left hand turn and hit the 13. So we got a nearly identical 15 right after that. And that thing now has 138,000 miles on it.
All my mom's Ultimos.
And it, yeah, like I said, no matter how beat up those things are, how many donuts are on them, how many taillights are missing, how many windows are covered over with plastic, and how many of them missing tags or with expired temp
They
tags.
still start and go.
Or people are still paying, $280 a week in payments.
Hit that start button, goddamn thing works.
Yeah. Doesn't say my mom's 05, when she traded that in for the one that she has now that one's at, I think, 160,000 miles, but the 05 was at 230 something, because you gotta think from the time we got it, at that point we were still living in Spring Hill, but still driving back and forth to Tampa every single day.
Yeah.
And then once we moved up here, driving back and forth to Tampa every single day for work.
Yeah.
And that was literally all, like, that car was one of those, and it wasn't like Tampa City driving, it was literally Parkway all the way down till you got to 54 and then pop onto 41 all the way down to Bears Avenue. So it wasn't
Yeah.
like stop and go Tampa driving. It was all
Yeah.
60 plus the whole way. And that thing, nothing ever failed on it.
The
Like
only- the
nothing
only-
ever really did. The only thing that was wrong with it was actually no, nothing ever. I think it was just like an alternator went once. That was it.
The only thing I've done to the 15, and this is the same thing I had to do to the 06, was I had one rear bearing hub
Yeah.
got crunchy, so I
I
replaced
remember
them.
when you did that.
So I replaced them both.
And
And
then you had
then-
to switch.
I had the driver's door switch. I ended up pulling the switch out and cleaning it all out and rebuilding it, but then it turns out it wasn't the switch, it was the ground wire in the plug. For some reason, you'd get corrosion on that pin and it would take the whole window network down. So solved that, and it's been fine ever since. And I think I had to replace part of the positive battery terminal for corrosion. But that was years ago.
Yeah, it was a Mustang.
Yeah, but I was able to just get an off-the-shelf part and just bolt it right in, unlike
No,
unlike what we had to do to the Mustang. But it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike the AC.
Yeah. But
I did get asked the other day, again, if my car was LS swapped. Second time now.
Well, I mean, it's a valid question because if the motor does go, how expensive is it compared to just getting a 5.3 and dropping it in there? Like serious question. Like, would it be like, would a decent, like, I know yours has a lot of miles, but getting like one with like 150,000 miles, like that.
4K.
So at that point, Like
Actually, that probably would be cheaper than doing an LS swap.
I was gonna say
Really?
I have to get all the electronics to work right and
well,
I
was gonna
want
say even with like a standalone.
AC and everything too and all that. And honestly, and the thing is too is like
Yeah, getting a new system to play nicely with the CAN bus.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Well, if you didn't want all that to happen and you just wanted to go fast and do, rah-rah stuff.
I saw a con for a really good deal and it really made
I've been seeing a shit ton of them. I've been seeing a lot of your body style lately, too.
Dude, 2016 Macan Turbo
Aren't
S.
those V6?
The V6 twin turbo, 400 horsepower, and
They're a little bit smaller than that.
yeah,
than yours,
with
right?
a PDK transmission. It was 14 grand, fully optioned, like with the Alcantara,
Mhm.
like and the like just everything, 14 grand, and I was like, ah,
Is that a good price? How many miles, though?
120.
Now, how are those motors compared to, like how yours can, handle a lot of miles? How are those with that?
Man,
Not good or bad?
that was a Versa. Man, as in like they have quite a bit more problems. And honestly, after I looked more in depth at this one, I looked at the under the hood pictures that had intakes on it, like aftermarket intakes. I'm like, it's probably been thrashed on.
You should probably just keep what you have.
I should just keep what I have.
You just keep what you
I should.
have.
I should just
Maybe PDK swap later on, but just keep what you have.
keep-
The devil you know.
You know, it works well too.
How's the
does.
catfish coming on?
Huh?
How's the catfish doing? Still starting?
Surprisingly.
Nothing's more permanent than a temporary repair that works.
Exactly.
Still going. And
I mean, at this point, you'd almost want to unbolt the starter and just drill some holes up through there at different angles. Just drive some steel pins up in there and bolt the starter back on. But you'd want to try to do them at an angle so you've got mechanical hole too.
he's got to find somewhere to put his truck too. I told me he just needs to sell it, but he
I
wants
was
to
gonna
hold
say
on
we
to
saw
it.
we saw it yesterday. When we were driving by, I was like, oh.
I-
I
it-
didn't think
it-
he was home because I didn't see the Camaro.
It's got such an awesome motor in it.
I'm gonna say it's
and I
454,
understand.
right?
That's a 502.
Oh, okay.
It's fully built and everything. When you start it up, it shakes the house, and if you go from a dead stop and launch it, it pulls the left front tire up off the ground, and it's got like 35s on it. So, it's a bad truck.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Does it run?
yeah, runs and drives. Well, transmission has a severe leak, and I think it's been slowly toasting itself over him driving it. It probably needs a transmission, but it does run. Like I said, if you start it, it'll shake the house. It's
Big
high
blo-
compression, just
Big blocks. Big blocks just hit different.
They do. They do. There's something
Oh, at
big block.
at Leadfoot. Like I said, I made 5, 6, possibly 7 passes. I have to go count my slips. See
I
how
was
many
gonna say
passes.
I was trying to watch while we were walking. I'm trying to walk, and at that point I got in dark, and there's a shit ton of people, and I'm like, Drake, what are you doing? Drake, I'm trying to figure out what Brian Ray passes. Hold on.
So I made a bunch of passes. Two Legs made a bunch of passes. Jason made passes.
I was gonna say I saw Brian's passes, and I only saw one of Jason's passes.
And then something amazing happened. The Wrench Monkey RX-8 made passes and did not break. Made passes all night long, didn't break.
I saw that. And I was like, hell yeah!
But then-
it didn't
But
burn
then
anymore.
halfway through the night, someone rolled up with a big tire, with a slick tire Civic on a trailer. As soon as I saw it, I was like, hopefully that thing doesn't blow up before we can make passes. Hopefully it doesn't. We don't not get to make passes because that thing wheels the track down. And it made one pass. It went 666 at 101. I was like, all right, that's pretty good.
Rowdy.
That's pretty good. I mean, it launched good and everything. And then Jason left, and I was in the lanes, made a pass. Two Legs made a pass, and then we just kind of hung out a little bit, talking chit chat with Robbie and everything. 'Cause Robbie was there, and then
Robbie's there every Friday.
so then when we were all me and Two Legs were rolling out, and as we kind of pull out, rolling out of the pits and rolling alongside the lanes, that Civic went by and our so so it did go. I'm pretty sure it left some parts on the track.
No.
Yeah. I didn't go back and watch the live stream to see what that was about,
Mhm.
but no, that's a fun place, little slick, but nobody wrecked while I was there. That was good, So
And it was what, $30, right?
Yeah, it was $30, and like I said, I even
How
after
was tech?
even what's that?
Did you have to pop your hood or no?
Didn't do anything.
Really?
I literally just rolled up and gave him my email address,
Really?
paid my money, and got the wristband. And then I go to the next guy.
I
He looked at the number on my wristband and put the number on my window. Have a good time.
Damn.
They don't. They only do tech if they're doing like a race event.
Now, do you still have to have?
I was gonna say I got the fucking membership card.
Yeah. No,
Like,
Yeah, I still got to download mine to the phone.
now, helmet wise, like, did Two Legs have to have helmet or no?
Two Legs had his helmet.
Okay.
You know, Jason had his helmet. I mean, but
Saying that's
like I
the
said,
thing, like my
but-
helmet's been in the garage so long, I don't want to put it on my head because it's full of mold.
yeah, but yeah, like I said, it's
Yeah.
I think it's one of those, if you run without a helmet and if you run too fast, they're going to be like, yo, hey, you want to run more, you need a helmet. If not, go home.
Yeah.
Kind of deal.
so. I mean, I'm pretty much anybody there with a reasonably quick car would just automatically have a helmet just because. So, I mean, like I said, on their website it does say, you know, long pants,
Did you have to?
full
or no?
shoe.
You didn't care.
You
Maybe
know.
on this
I mean,
Friday.
you know, I had stuff. I had it with me, but you know, it was too hot.
Yeah.
It was just too friggin' hot.
Yeah.
And like I said, you know, sitting in the lanes without your air conditioning running, brutal. So next time I am definitely taking my little battery fan,
Mm-hmm.
just to have that thing being able to blow a breeze on it.
Mike said that's sketchy that they don't tech cars.
Yeah.
Oh, there was one guy in a dent side F-250 lifted up, and while I was sitting in the lanes, he launched, and that thing wheels hopped the whole truck. Like that, the whole truck was just shaking from the wheel hop. It was insane. But yeah, like I said, it was pretty fun.
Yeah. I definitely wanna go. I know Rob keeps on trying to get me to go out.
I want to
A
go.
lot.
Yeah.
I say because Robbie goes like every Friday.
Well, I mean, I went. It was you're the one that started it, saying I want to go. I want to go.
I know, and I didn't.
And then I told Two Legs about it, and then Two Legs anybody. I'm like, I don't know. I haven't heard anything from anybody, so I don't know if anybody's going. I don't know if any, you know, what's going on.
Well, I told you we were going to St. Augustine.
Yeah, in St. Augustine, and then I still didn't hear from you. And then Two Legs, we were chatting Friday afternoon. And I was like, and then that's when Dave Post said he was going just to watch and you know, take some pictures and stuff. And so, because Ed called me, because Dave didn't have my number, so Ed called me and he's like, hey, he's like, are you going to Leadfoot? And I was like, I don't really know. Nobody's really said anything. And he says, well, Dave Post is going, want to know if you're going. I'm like, oh, all right. So, and then I talked to Two Legs, and I see he's like, well, and I'm like, I'm down for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we decided to go last minute, and then I texted Jason, and I'm like, hey, me and Two Legs are going out to
Well, I guess on that note,
Yeah, yes, it's about that time.
yeah,
About that time.
we'll be back in a couple weeks. Maybe I'll drag my ass out there Friday. It's not raining.
Yeah, if it's not raining.
Paige wants, like I said, Paige wants to race too. She wants to take the car down the track. So
Yeah, like I said, no, you guys will be fine. You know, I mean, most of the wrecks that happened, there was the one altered hot rod drag racer car. The problem with that guy is he went up, did his burnout, and then whoever was lining him up kept, you know, rolling him forward, rolling him back, rolling him forward, rolling him back, rolling him forward, rolling him back. So by the time he actually went, his tires were dead ass cold. And he got down there and he did the little burp, 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 and kept off the wall.
I just want to run under a 9. That's
But
all I
then,
want.
but then the rest of them,
Or a 9.
my best pass was like a 977 in the 8, which backed up one of my better slips from Gainesville. So I'm okay with that.
Well-
Considering we hadn't been to Gainesville since 2019,
Yeah.
like that was the last time I went. Like the last slip,
earlier for
like
me.
the last slip I had was dated 2019.
Thank you, Mike.
So I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, not next episode, but the episode after that is going to be our 7-year anniversary show.
So stay tuned for that, guys. Like and subscribe, and catch us there.
What was that? What did you just do?
You didn't ask them to ring the bell, hit the like button.
You said like and subscribe, and then you did this thing. What was the thing that you did?
Catch us there.
I just wanted to live it. On that bombshell.